And could we switch gear and talk about Japan? Japan allegedly has 47 tons of highly enriched uranium and also a large stockpile of weapon-grade plutonium. And Japan is going to return 3% of that plutonium to the US. Is it symbolic or substantive?
Well, let me say a few words about Japan. Japan is a very responsible state with a well-developed civil nuclear power program, and they are an excellent partner of the United States. We have worked with them for many years on their civil nuclear power program, and it's an entirely transparent program with the attention of the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency, and their safeguards inspectors always directed at Japan. So Japan is very transparent about their programs.
You signed a joint letter back in 2005 asking Japan to indefinitely delay its nuclear material reprocessing activities. Has your position changed?
Well, I can't speak to a letter from 2005. What I can say is that we have been very consistent in working together with the Japanese to ensure that their program is reaching the highest standards of non-proliferation excellence. And as I said, they are completely transparent in their approach to their nuclear power program.
One of the most contentious issues has been the Iran nuclear security talks. And despite progress is being made, what lessons could we learn from the deal itself?
I like to say that the Iran deal at the very highest level is healing a serious wound in the non-proliferation treaty regime. And so it's important at that high level. But at a more detailed technical level, the Iran nuclear deal is also providing us some new tools for nuclear safeguards processes. We will have eyes on every step of their enrichment process, and that's a very important technical step forward, and one that I think will benefit the international non-proliferation regime going forward.
The summit aims at preventing nuclear terrorism, and then we see the Brussels attack and everything. And what can we expect from the summit in combating such potential attacks?
The concern we've had, the threat against the Brussels nuclear reactor, I think the most important thing there is to stress what needs to be done, which in many cases is a very kind of, I call it bread and butter. I don't know if there's an expression like that in Chinese, but a very bread and butter pragmatic approach that we need to enhance physical protection. We need to ensure that regulatory processes are at a very, very high level. We need to ensure that personnel reliability, that when people are hired to work at a power plant, that they have gone through a personnel reliability program and have been well vetted so that they are trustworthy. So all of these measures are the kinds of measures that we have emphasized in the Nuclear Security Summit process.